welcome back to Unapologetically Pookie. So I have Miss Ireland back because I feel like we need some comedy, we need some giggles, we need some laughs, and when you have Ireland on, you're definitely going to get giggles and laughs because let me tell you, we have some stories for you. This kid.
And since you guys like me so much, I'll wait. I'll wear out my welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, you're loved, darling. Thanks, darling. I have a weird child. I really do.
She should have stopped at the first one, quite frankly.
Oh, because it's perfect. That would have been perfect.
Well, that and also too weird.
My other kids are too weird? Or
I think so.
Oh, really?
I think they're different types of weird.
Well, we're just all mad over here, like Alice in Wonderland.
We had a photo shoot. Mom was very into photo shoots.
I loved photo shoots. They were the best.
I want to reprise my role, because I was the Mad Hatter. True was the Queen of Hearts. She wants to be the rabbit, one of them. And then next time, Dylan was Alice, and then Guinness was the card.
He was adorable.
I'm kind of disappointed you didn't make him a rabbit or something. You just pushed him into being a card.
Because he thought it was cool.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I didn't push him up. What kind of mother do you think
She pushes us all the time to be different cards. Yesterday I was the Queen of Spades. It was really hard for me.
I'm sorry.
Go to therapy about it.
And tomorrow...
3 of Cups is really traumatizing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This child.
Don't recommend it. But yeah, it was weird.
0 out of 0.
0 out of
10
0?
out of 10. Don't recommend it. Because you know, people go... recommend it 10 out of 10.
Reported and blocked.
Me? You're so weird.
Ow, my ribs.
That's what you get.
That's what I get, karma. Yeah.
So, I know that she was very smart. I knew this as her mother because she's always been very smart. She read at an early age. She spoke at an early age. Walking
at 2. Walking was not my...
She just wasn't... She could care less. She didn't like toys.
Nope.
She liked TV. And as she got older, I'm like, okay, I know you're smart because, hello, you're smart. But we have a story to tell you. And I didn't learn this until way later on when we were at the store because Mr. Pookie, you guys know, he worked a lot. So I basically had to raise these babies. I mean, he wasn't really home. He was working constantly. He'd go to work, sleep, go to work. So he barely had any time with a kid. So...
I mean, there's no family. We moved away from family.
Yeah, we moved away from family, so it was just
no grandma
me,
help.
No grandma help. Nobody helped. We moved up here not knowing a single person. So I was doing it all on my own and obviously as a young mom, I had to take all 3 kids by myself to everywhere we had to possibly go. And this kid...
So, I guess this is where I pop in. So, I mean... Wouldn't it be better if you said it so I could explain my reasoning later?
So, she would always say, so she knew that Daddy was at work. Okay, and he knows this certain time he'd come home, whatever. And we'd go to the grocery store, Walmart, whatever, and we'd be checking out, or we'd be just walking around. And she'd look at me and go, Mom, when's Dad coming home? And I'm like... And I would tell her. And then, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes later in the same store, we're checking out, Mom, when's Dad coming home? And I'm thinking, I swear to you, I didn't drop this kid as a baby. I really didn't. She is so smart, but what is happening? And she would do this
for years.
Every time we would go out. And it would be a lot. And it was concerning as a mother because I'm like... I literally just told you. You know, at this, 7?
It definitely started around kindergarten age and went up to when I was probably around 12, 13.
So you know that this kid's, they have the mental capacity to understand. If she knows how to go potty and do all those things, wash your hands, hey, go get your shoes, I
have the cognitive ability.
But what is misfiring? I'm like... Oh my gosh, Mr. Pookie's gone so much. Does she not even realize? Is this, what? Or is she just, what is happening to my child? Did she hit her head? Is she having mental, memory loss? You know what I mean? I'm thinking, what is happening to her? Because I'm telling her this, and she keeps...
She didn't take me to the doctor, by the way, so...
I didn't take her because I'm like, I think, you know how you feel like some of your kids are just, like, messing with you? And I'm like, she's just being ornery, because this is the type of kid she is. She's kind of a little spicy and ornery.
I can be, yeah.
Yeah, and kind of, like, condescending, and just her sense, her humor, and just...
I've tamed.
She is tamed as she gets older, but she used to be a little spunky kid. And so I just thought, okay, she's just being... She wants to annoy me is what she wants to do. She's playing a game. And then she's probably getting mad because I'm like, Ireland, like, quiet. Hush your mouth. I'm trying to focus. You're asking me stupid questions and you already know, like, at some point when you become a mother, you're like...
Because I thought so. Yeah.
It's done. It's not funny anymore. Now you're being annoying, and I'm gonna have to, like...
So finally, we are in, like dinner. Like, we're not a normal family, okay? We don't eat dinner together. We choose our separate meals, and we just eat around each other sometimes. Just how it works.
I think it's just because Mr. Pookie works so much. And then we were always ballet, dance, football.
We're also individualistic. We're all different types of picky. Just doesn't work for us. We like to be around each other's company. Like, game night's the best. But, movies, like, when it comes to, like, we'll have food at restaurants on occasion.
Yeah.
But, like, for in years. But it's okay. I'll pay for a restaurant. I want to go to the Old Spaghetti Factory again. I went once with my friends. Delightful. Anyways.
And I don't like pasta. So
there's salad. Have a leaf and you're done. So. Because you're like, okay, it's like 600 carbs. I'll be okay. Yeah, no. But we were talking. And I was like, do you know why I did that? And she's like, you had a reason? I thought you were just dumb.
Saying this lovingly. Now she's older, and we talk shit amongst each other.
She's a good mom, okay? We don't hold things back. It's just how we are.
We don't with any of the whole family. No. We tell it how it is.
No.
And that's how...
And I was like, well, it's because... So, look at Mom. She's a beautiful lady. And she was a beautiful lady. Just kidding. You are a beautiful lady. You're a beautiful lady when I was little. And so I didn't have a bird's eye view, but I had more like a mole rat's view. So I could look up and I see these men just oogle my mother. And I'm like, that's my mom. If I wasn't two, I'd uppercut you. And so I would look and see a wooga. And I was like, when's my father coming home? And I look at them and go, and they're like, oh my god, like this 8-year-old's gonna shake me with her fruit snacks.
Chucky or whatever. Yeah. What's that doll that goes around?
Annabelle?
Or is the one that
is it Chucky
spins?
or Annabelle?
I don't know. I think Chucky spins it.
You didn't let me watch Chucky.
No, I didn't. I was a good mom because I got to watch Chucky and
she didn't even let me watch horror movies.
I didn't. I didn't. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, and so it would be a lot because Mom is a very pretty woman. And so all the time, people would just look at her, and oftentimes it would be multiple times in one thing. And so she'd be like, I just told you this. Like, we'd be I think I remember very vividly. It was like a checkout corner in a grocery store. And it's like the third time. I was like, when's Dad coming home? And she's like, I told you, like, 6:30. Like, I literally told you this 10 minutes ago. Well, obviously you have Guinness in the car, and she was going, so it's a lot for her.
It's a lot. There's 3
she's
kids.
Like, credit, debit, stop right now. I already told you this, and so
I'm going crazy in this story. You know how it is being a mom with multiple kids, and then you have this kid
trying not to get
stupid questions over and over and over and over again, and I'm like trying to like help your brother and truths
because these
dancing. She's always a jumping.
She was very jumpy. Yeah.
And then we've got Guinness going magical mischief.
Yeah, with his cars.
You know,
I'm like, don't eat that.
And then you've got Ireland asking,
when's Dad coming home?
And just snarky. She's always been like,
I got a feather in my hair. I got tinsel in my hair. I said, when's Dad coming home? Again, 3 times in a row. And he said, I'm done. Where's the wine section?
Yeah, exactly. It's you! We just realized you're the one that got me to drink. You're the one that first started my first Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I'll pay for your AA visits.
I swear, I never drank until you.
Which does remind me of a story. So that's basically why I did that. My mom was
the
always
shopaholic?
very vocal.
I showed
Oh, you do? You
Yeah,
know that
I
one?
totally
Damn
did.
it! It was really funny. My mom was a shopaholic and an alcoholic. For people that weren't there, that's what I said to my teacher. Because it was Mother's Day, and it's like, okay, what do you love? Like, what does your mom like to do? And so they're like, oh, my mom likes to sew. My mom likes to cook. My mom loves to go on adventures with me and my brother. And, you know, they take us out, like, one by one. They're like, okay, Ireland, what does your mom like to do? I'm like, well, my mom loves coupons, and she's a shopaholic and an alcoholic. She loves barefoot red wine. That's her favorite. She always talks about it. And my teacher's like, oh. She's like, I see. I'm like, yeah, my mom's pretty great. It's pretty great.
See what I have to deal with? I swear.
Well, because you talk about it all the time. You're like, shopaholic. I'll shop till I drop. So I'm like, that makes sense to me. Because you love alcohol so much. You drink all the time. In my perspective, obviously. She's like, has like a glass a night or something. But I'm like, she's drinking the whole stock. So I'm like... So she's an alcoholic, and there's no negative connotation to that at all.
They go hand in hand.
It's not something CPS should be called over at all. They weren't called. Obviously, my teachers knew my mom very well.
Yeah,
she volunteered at my school
Yeah.
very often,
Yeah, I
so
was there all
they
the
knew
time.
that like I just got the aholic word and I just went with it.
They were just like, you're not her.
Is odd. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm odd.
You were everybody's favorite with the teachers. You were.
I was a teacher's pet.
You were, and actually all the kids are. All my kids are.
We're very good children. I've only gotten into like 3 spiffs with teachers in
Well, that's
total.
not too bad.
One was a teacher that was terrible. He was just terrible. I don't know if I can talk about too many details, but he was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Second time,
He deserved it, you know?
he deserved it.
Yeah,
he deserved everything he
it.
got, and he deserves everything he will get. I'm spiteful. Anyways, second time was a math teacher, and if I was in a video game, all my stats would be English, history, and like a little bit of science. I don't know math. I had like AP English, AP like A push, like history, and then I'd get like forensic science, and I'd get integrated math 1. Like I had 5 people in my class, and I was the only one without a parole officer type of math. Like it was bad. It was bad. Math is not my forte, and
Yeah.
I was very stubborn, and not a lot of teachers worked with me on, because like I think they knew I was like smart, but they didn't realize like I just really couldn't connect the dots like at all. And so the teacher before I had, the integrated math teacher, was just not working with me. She was like this younger lady, and she was just very much like do it yourself sort of deal, or like ask a student to help you. So like basically like have other
She
people
didn't
do
want
my
to
job
work.
for you.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like, okay, other people are trying to like be successful here. I'm not gonna like ask the person next to me because that's awkward, and I'm like a freshman or whatever, so I'm like 14 and with like a room with these random people. I'm like, I don't know these guys. Like I'm like,
You're like, oh,
I'm
they're
not
going to
gonna
want
ask.
to be friends with them if they have parole officers.
Well, that's the one before.
Oh,
I'm talking about, this is the normal class. This is when they
Oh.
realize, okay, she can't be in with the normal pop. She's got to go into solitary
Wait.
confinement. But no,
Math is hard.
it is hard for me. It's really hard for me. So I think she had me stay after class, and she was like, I just don't understand what's going on with you. Like, I'm like, well, if you took the time to pay attention to me, you realize that I'm struggling, and asking other kids to help me isn't working. I need one-on-one time, and if you cannot do that for me, expect me to fail in your class because you're not helping me. You're on your phone talking about your insurance plan for some reason. I don't know what that is. I'm here to learn math, and you're not helping me. So either you help me or I'm failing your class, and I'm not feeling sorry about it, and I walked off.
Good.
Because
Sometimes you need to have
she
your
wasn't
kids
doing
do
what she
that.
was supposed to do. Because I'm a teacher. Listen, I get it. It's hard. Especially with people that just don't get it. It's a lot of, it's frustrating. But like,
Do better.
you know, if I need the resources, I'm not going to go like, oh, I know the resource lines and I know how to contact the teachers and the superintendent. I don't know. It's your job to do it, not mine. You get paid to do it. I don't get paid to sit here and rot and look at papers.
She's very passionate about this.
I
as
am
you
very
can
passionate
tell.
about it. Third time was my science class. And there was my teacher, we usually got along, but this time we did not get along because he had said, go to the lab to start the class. So it's like a computer lab. We go down to the computer lab to start a test on the computer. So, we are at, I think, our usual class is like 30 people, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's a lot of people. Like, some people are like, 30 people in one class? Yes, it's a lot. We don't like it. But about, I want to say 27 of those people are at the lab. And I come in. I'm one of the earliest ones, because I like to be early. It's a family thing. And they gather around, and the bell rings. And we're like, oh, that's weird. He's usually never, like, he's pretty on time with this stuff. We're like, that's weird. And so we wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then as schoolers, we're like, oh, if the classes start in 15 minutes, you can leave. Because that's, like, the rumor that would go around for college and stuff. Right. Like, oh, if the classes start in 15 minutes, you can, like, we're gonna go away. So we're, like, 15 minutes pass, and finally we start to get concerned. We're like, oh, my God, did he have, like, a heart attack in, like, the bathroom or something? Like, what's happened? And so, of course, they all gang up on me and go, hey, Ireland, you should go upstairs to this classroom and see what's going on. And I was like, okay, well, I don't care. It's like, whatever. I'm kind of curious. I feel like I could handle it better. So I went upstairs. I mean, because all of them were just and I'm like, do you want me to go up there? And they're like, can you? I'm like, okay, fine. So I walk up.
Big sister energy.
It's very big sister energy. I walk up, I open the door, and he's in there with 3 other kids. And I'm like, hey, dude. Everyone is in the lab waiting for you. And he goes, no, yesterday I said you had to start in the classroom. I said, no, you did not. You said the lab, because clearly if you were telling the truth, then we would all be up here. Most of the kids are down there. So clearly, most of us had the same memory in mind. Like, hello. And he goes, okay, well, you didn't come to class on time, so all of you are getting late slips. And I said, okay, heard. Where do I get them from? He goes, the office. I said, okay, fine. And so I walk down, and I talk to these little army of sweaty kids. I say, hey, we have to get late slips. He says we're all late. So everyone's like, oh, that's BS. Oh. I'm like, let's go. And so it's not a big school. And so we cover up the hallway. We go down, and the office has glass panels in front of it. So the office people see us and are like, oh, I can't sit here doing nothing anymore. And so, sorry, I'm really resentful towards school. And so we open the doors, and we flood the office. And they're like, what are you doing? It says we're late. And so we're here to get our late slips, because that's what he told us to do. And so the office lady looks pissed. And she's like, and she calls him up and goes, did you tell all these children to grab late slips? And he says, no. And I say, oh, really? He goes, so all of you go back up to class. And so I go, okay, let's go back up to class. So we go up the stairs, and he goes, I know. I'm like, you did tell me. You didn't actually think I was going to do it, or did you? Because you said, get late slips. And I follow directions, because I'm a teacher's pet, and I'm a good student. So I said, I am going to follow your directions, because guess what? That's on us, apparently. So we're going to go down and get late slips. And then you go, probably because you're scared of the office ladies, because most people are scared of the office ladies. So
they were mean.
Yeah, that was mean. They were mean. That school district is mean. We don't like it.
That's why we take our children.
Yeah, that's why most of these episodes are about the school, because we're all frustrated about the school. Like, I was getting out of the school, and I was grabbing my stuff, and they said, if you don't do all these tasks, you cannot unenroll the school. So they tried to fear monger me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. It's March 14th of 2020, so the last before the incident, so before the COVID. And so everyone's like, oh, spring break, ooh. And I'm skipping classes because they told me I had to do all these things before the end of the school day, or else I couldn't get out of the school. So I'm walking around.
They don't have the right to do that.
No, I don't. And I had to learn that after the fact. But what I did know was I had about, I want to say, I don't know if they'll, I had like $325 worth of debt because I didn't turn in my books in. You had your books? I had my books, but the library is closed, so I wasn't allowed to put them in, but I still had to pay for them, allegedly. And so I was like, okay.
Tell me that ain't bull crap.
Because they close the library like a month before school ends, which is like so weird. Like, what?
I don't know.
Do you have the budget? Like, be honest with us. So I go up to my counselor, and I'm like, hey, I have my books right here. I think I was gone for the day that it was closed. Like, I think I either was sick or was a family emergency or something happened.
I don't remember.
But I wasn't able to get my books in on time because life happens, I guess. And I guess that's just not a thing with schools. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, hey, I have my books. The library's closed. I mean, I have them right here. Can I put them in here? Like, this is my last day. I'm going to go into homeschool. Not knowing everyone else is going to go into homeschool, but I'm going into homeschool. He goes, okay, well, let's just discuss a payment plan for you to get those books paid. I'm like,
right here, too.
I'm like, okay. I don't get it. He goes, well, like, a payment plan to pay. I'm like, with my mom's money? And he's like, yeah, well, we discussed it with her later. We just got to set up a payment plan so we can figure out how to pay your books back so you can unenroll from the school. And I said, I don't know if I can speak for my mom's money. Can I give her a call? And he's like, well, we can talk about her later. We can get your parents' permission later. We just got to get this payment plan in. And I was like, I said, I don't think, here, or maybe I'm not being loud enough. That's not my money. That's my mom's money. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to do your payment plan. And he's like, well, if you don't do the payment plan, then you can't leave the school. Like, you can't.
They threaten there.
They threatened me.
Nice. Yeah.
I was 15, 16 maybe?
16?
I think so. Yeah, I think I was 16. 16 years old, telling them, like, you cannot leave the school if you do not pay this money without your parents' permission. So I was like, I don't. I'm like, and plus, how are you even gonna get my info? I don't know my mom's bank information on the dot, dude. How am I gonna do that?
And you can't.
That's my mom.
Illegal to sign for me.
Yeah, they wanted me
and
to.
You're a minor, and that's illegal for her.
Yeah, they wanted me to discuss a payment plan. Like, I knew. I'm in integrated math 1. You think I was in economics? Hello.
They got the books.
Well, they didn't matter because they wanted money from me because they're evil people.
Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry. I hate being so, but it was true. So
that's why we pulled.
School isn't for me. School isn't for a lot of us because once again, we're individualists. We're snarky. It doesn't mean we're bad students. I got so much praise from my teachers. Oh, yeah. I follow half my teachers on social media.
Yeah, they're great.
I've been to my teachers' houses. Like, I love my teachers. My teachers are the best, and I respect teachers. I am a teacher. I love teachers. I don't love everything else about school.
Yeah.
Because they're just nasty little creatures.
They're bad.
At least in our school district. At least. There's some that just pop off, but not us.
Yeah, not us. It was just, and stuff like that's why I pulled my kids, because it was just one thing after her and my other kid, and I'm just like, I can't trust these people.
I mean, I've had to deal with harassment from teachers and peers, and obviously management and stuff. It's just all over the place. They're just trying to swoop you into something blackmailish.
But I like that you stuck up for yourself. I've always told my kids, like, you have to be respectful, but there is a time and place where they're not listening, then you can just speak up and be like, let me tell you what's up. Yeah, I've
always done that. And there's only one time I've invoked physical violence, was in elementary school. I don't know if I've told you about this. I got into a fight in elementary school.
You did?
I did.
Like, the fight?
Yes.
What? You?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Did you blame it on the other person?
Yes.
Of course.
Well, what happened is that it's an elementary school, so I think I was in 1st grade or 2nd grade.
Okay.
And there's this kid that was just really rude, and he was making fun of my friends.
Oh.
And, 7-year-old me, that's not going to slide. So I say, I'm going to fight you outside the playground.
You did?
And I say, watch out, because I'm going to beat your ass, dude. And he goes, bring it. And so I go outside and start kicking him.
You did? What is happening?
And he's just, he's throwing punches at me, and I'm using my legs because that's my best option I got. And a teacher sees this. And she's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, he started, he was making fun of my friends, and I had to defend myself. I'm not a bad kid.
She really is not a bad kid.
He was being disrespectful. And he had to,
Well, and you were, I think, every kid has been in probably a fight. I mean, even I, as a young kid.
I'm a great kid. She? Terrible.
I was
terrible.
A beautiful child.
You think I'm bad. She threw a desk at a teacher.
I had some issues.
She's like, I don't understand. Where could he punch someone? Where does that anger come from? Where does it come from?
This teacher was being rude and mean. Okay, I guess she was awful, evil.
I get it. I've been there.
Some people are just like, you just don't get it. You're just like, oh my gosh.
You had a more turbulent experience than I did. So
I
it only
just
makes sense.
got mad. She's trying to blame me for something I didn't do. You know how back in the day they probably still do, put you in a group, and then like, that's your group, and they would keep talking and talking and talking and talking, and I wasn't talking, and I was like, hey, you guys, quit. We're gonna get us in trouble. And she kept saying, hey, quit talking, and I'm like, I'm not talking. And then the whole group got in trouble. Or we didn't get suspended, but we got our lunch taken away, all the recesses taken away.
But lunch taken away is like should be illegal.
And
it's
I'm like that's not
food.
okay. That's not okay. Why are you're the one that put me in this group. I have nothing to do with it. I'm sitting here trying to be nice and you're blaming me. And I got mad. So I said, oh, hell no. I think I was like, I was probably young. I don't know what Dublin's doing down there. She's probably talking to your dog. If you hear that's probably Dublin. And I took I just kind of was like, ugh, because I was so mad. Because I was just like, I told you not to put me in this group. I don't want to be in this group. Oh, you're going to be in the group. And I'm like, and then you're going to blame the whole table?
Hey, I agree.
I'm like, that's not my fault. So I had a little anger. Because I told her not to. I knew these girls were bad. Yeah. And she said, I don't care. You're going to be in this group.
Listen, Mom had a turbulent life, okay? That was just the way that she expressed herself.
I did.
Dad calmed her down. Dad saved all of us.
Dad saved all of us.
Dad saved all of us. It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
I was a little ornery as a child.
She was ornery. I felt
tension.
A strong sense of justice, and that's the only reason I got in a fight. Right. Because I was like, this is the only way that things are going to turn out right.
For your friends. And I bet he left you alone.
He did.
Whole year. Yeah.
So, for a very long time, I wanted to be a detective.
This was bad for me, being a parent.
I was very curious. I always had a lot of questions. I got in trouble with school, the church, everything for asking questions. Mm-hmm. So, it didn't come as a surprise for when as I got older, Santa Claus became a big question mark for me. And I said, this don't make sense.
You were 8, right? You were getting sense. Time. 7 or 8.
I said, handwriting's the same. Why does she always ask us to go into a room when Mrs. Claus comes? We can't say hello, we can't take a picture, no autograph, nothing. I said, something's not right here. Something's up.
You're not allowed to. That's the rules.
But I didn't get it. I didn't subscribe to those rules at all. So I was like, something's up here. And at the time she was helping a mom drop her kid off. Mm-hmm. And at like a school or whatever. And so we'd sit there or like pick her up, something like that. But I was like, I know my mom's password. And I won't share it here in case you steal my mom's phone. But it's a very easy password.
Whatever.
Anyways, I go, and it opens, and there's a Santa messages, because, like, she'd put in messages from Santa Claus. Oh, Santa Claus sent you a message. And I was like, I'm going to search this up. I opened the app. I start putting my name and stuff like that. And it asked me to personalize it. And I was like, why would Santa need to know my name? He should already know my name. He's been giving me presents for how many years now? I thought this was a partnership. I thought we had something special going on. And I was like, something's not right. I think he's a fraud, a fake, an imposter.
She got in my phone.
And so I look at True and I'm like, look at this.
Her little sister.
Well, we're like 18 months apart.
Yeah, you guys are 18 months apart.
And she's like, oh, and she starts, I don't know if she started crying or not.
I think she did.
And then her friend Macy came in, and I said, look at this. And she's like, oh, Sarah. I got 2 kids crying, and you come in, because I think you, like, talk to a teacher or something, because Mom's so helpful. She helps her community. And so she comes back, and she's like, what is happening? I said, what is this?
I know! And I'm like, this is not the time. First of all, we're picking up a child that's not ours.
So what is this?
Yeah, with my phone.
Santa Claus? Personalization? What is this?
I had to come up with a fast story. I think I did with True and the other girl did.
Yeah.
So, thank God. I was like, like, I'm gonna. Don't make me come back there and slap you. You know that?
Yeah. I'm like, what is this?
With my phone.
I look at your phone. Same password, by the way. I can look at your phone anytime I want to.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe
Hasn't
you did
rang.
that.
Hasn't rang yet. Thanks, Mom, for learning. Do not disturb. Last episode, ring, ring, ring.
It is on Do Not Disturb. I don't
This
think
time.
I'm that popular today.
Oh, you're
Depends
not
on the day.
popular.
Not today. It's one of those off days.
Mom's an outcast.
Today I am.
So sorry.
The other day it was popular. Today it's
No.
just been.
No.
Everybody's
It's been lame.
took the day off.
The Tooth Fairy game with all the different Tooth Fairies, and I was really pissed off that one of my favorite Tooth Fairy girl wouldn't give me a letter, and that's when he finally told me the Tooth Fairy didn't exist.
Really?
Yes.
I'm such a nice mom. I was probably like.
Well, it costed money.
Oh.
Mom's very on top of money, so. Like, I'm not spending $1 for a fucking Tooth Fairy. That's stupid. Tooth Fairy isn't real. I'll just give you cash on my own. I don't care.
Is that how I did it?
Well, kinda. You're just like, I'm not spending that money. And he's like, but what? The Tooth Fairy? And you're like, Tooth Fairy isn't real. I was like,
too bad.
oh.
I would assume that it wouldn't be like that.
It was a lot like that. Listen, Mommy has tamed with age. Listen, she comes from a turbulent childhood. I think that you had a lot of anger.
Maybe you were just annoying.
That too. Two things can be true at once. That's okay.
Mom, I need this Tooth Fairy. Mom, and G used to get like, you would just keep at it.
I would just like vie for my attention that I didn't get or whatever.
No, whatever. Oh, this poor baby.
I've never been loved in my life. Somebody help me.
You had the most pictures out of all the kids.
I did. Well, that's the oldest thing.
I think it is.
Every oldest has the most pictures because that's when parents were excited to
And
be
the
parents.
youngest.
Yeah.
That
Well,
one has more than
I feel like it's a rarity. I think it's just because
we were into our
you
picture
realized
era.
you were in your picture era. It's right in
Yeah.
the middle of when you had the photographer friend.
Yeah.
And I think you realize this is your last shot to do things.
To make it right.
To not make it right, but it's to like have cute little pictures because you
Right.
Well,
back then
you
there
can't have us
wasn't-
with beanies and butts out now. That'd be
Not
weird.
yet.
Yeah.
Because
So-
titties and butts out were a thing back in the past.
I got jump scared by some of my pictures. It's like me. I'm a newborn. I'm like, why did you do that, you weirdo? Why'd you go out of your way just to pose me like a doll?
I know, a little doll.
I'm like,
with a
I'm
little
like
teddy
I'm a
bear.
little jaundiced-ridden baby with my yellow butt.
I was bored, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna
Well, she's
be
23, so that's the maturity level of my mom
exactly.
at the time. So I guess
just
that's
think
fair.
of the maturity level of you. We were
I have
probably
no maturity.
way more.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty mature.
I think.
I feel like
So you would take pictures of your kids if you had them. Yeah,
I mean,
Pippin.
I do have
Right.
Pippin.
You
I
would-
do have Pippin. Here, I'll show you.
You would doll it up. They've seen Pippin on the last episode.
I know, but I have a
Oh my
cute
gosh,
one.
she's one of those dog moms.
I have a cute one. Look at her. She's such a babe.
Such a cutie pie.
She's so cute. She eats rocks and sticks, and she's my child. But I will
See, you do pictures.
not with her butt out. I mean, she has her butt's out no matter what. I need to get her trimmed.
She
Okay,
does.
listen.
Her little butt's so cute, but it's getting fluffed.
But I
She's
don't
like the perfect little
She does
heart,
because
like-
she's fabulous. But I don't want like the AI generated like saw. Like I don't want to like to be like cut up and like smoothed out. I mind a rough, like a like not wild, but like natural.
Natural?
I don't need millennial core like corgi butts are the cutest waffles. Yeah, I don't
Corgi
know.
butts drive me nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's weird. That's like sexualizing my dog. Why am I doing that? That's dumb.
we just want her to not look.
She's my child, not an OnlyFans model.
You could probably make some good money.
Off the dog, I'd hope.
Off the dog. You know how people have their own like dog?
No.
And they have Instagram. You know how they have their
I've
own.
seen it. Pippin would probably pop off on Instagram.
She would, because she's so
does the
cute.
people want a Pippin Instagram?
I don't think people care.
People
that much.
people don't care about Pippin Instagram. But she's good.
But some people do.
Some people do.
Some people.
Well, there's a corgi that like they invented little corgi backpacks, and like she's like super viral.
There's a lot of famous dogs
She's
out
very
there
old
right now.
She's a very cute old corgi.
See, well,
today she stepped on a bee. She's in the ER.
Oh, see this.
Pippin would eat the bee.
She would eat the bee.
Pippin eats flies.
She's interesting. And then she looks at you and she smiles like, "What? Am I doing something wrong?" I think
smart.
there's a human trapped in there.
I
really
think so.
do.
She also because I go to work pretty early in the morning, so she has a trigger where it's bye, and I have to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm like whatever. I'm like bye. She goes,
No. Wait, you should make money off of her.
You're gonna make money off me. Why should I continue the cycle? Terrible cycle. You shop
She would have a great dude on Instagram. You can just post her.
But you were telling me that no one would care, so I don't
know if we would care. We might. I don't know. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just saying there's a lot of famous
You
dogs.
and all the personalities in your head.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Let
me check with Lisa number 27. See, she's in charge of that stuff.
She is. Oh my gosh, that takes a lot of time. You don't have that kind of time.
No, I mean, I do have like 3 days off in a row. So.
I mean, you can. Oh my gosh, you can put her in a pumpkin patch. You can put her.
I have a pumpkin costume for her
see?
that True's friend gave me.
And then you could be like me, propping your little baby up, taking pictures. It's
smile. No.
It's full circle.
Full circle. I guess I could show you guys a picture of me as the Mad Hatter for example of what Mom does.
We do need to do some more photo shoots.
I want to
because I love doing photo shoot.
I love
We should do a photo shoot video and
we
talk
should.
about all. We've made pictures. I've got stacks and stacks of pictures of them doing dance and all of our photo shoots.
Yeah, for those who don't know, did competitive dance for 8 years.
Something like that. We'll have to do another video on that.
Yeah, it's quite fun. I mostly liked it. I'm looking for a Mad Hatter.
Why?
I have to find it. I always have my darkness down because I can't stand the light.
I like the light. I'm a light girl.
The darkness. This is me. I don't know if you can see it good, but it's me. I look the exact same.
We should do it. And I'll be the queen.
Yeah, you'll be the queen.
The queen of
True
hearts.
wants to be either the rabbit with the clock or the rabbit with the tea with me.
What should Dad be?
Dad says no from his soul. However, he could be the caterpillar.
Prop master.
We'll just get him high.
We don't do that! Ireland's so weird.
So weird.
Oh, because he did the caterpillar.
Yes! Jeez. Jeez. Come on now. I'm trying to be funny.
I got it. You are hilarious. You need to go on stand up.
I do not need to go on
stand up.
You
do.
You
should open up for one of our comments that we love so much.
I do so bad at stand up.
You're like, hey.
What's the deal with airplane food? Am I right? Yeah, no. I'm better as a conversationalist. Someone said I was like a chihuahua, and I disagree with that. I don't think I'm a chihuahua.
You're not?
No. You're a chihuahua. No, you're a Pomeranian.
Ew. What?
Yeah. Pomeranian. Or not a poodle. Because poodles are tall.
There's mini poodles!
Yeah, mini poodles are little shits, and you're nice most of the time. True is like a Shar-Pei. She's like, well, not a Shar-Pei, because Shar-Peis are aggressive.
Yeah,
she's a Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard.
True's a Saint Bernard.
Okay.
Guinness is a bulldog.
Guinness is a bulldog.
Dublin is a Maltese, but one of the feral ones. They're like with the crusty eyes, they bite you. But she has cute bows, so it makes a difference. And then Dad is like
a golden retriever.
Dad could be a golden retriever.
I'm a golden retriever. Look at our luscious hair.
No.
And our beautiful happy-go-lucky spirit.
No.
Sometimes goes, huh? And doesn't get it.
Once in a while. But I don't know. I don't feel like that's right. I don't think either of you are golden retrievers.
No?
Let me think. I think you are... You're definitely a tinier dog, because you have the spirit of a tinier dog.
I do?
You're spiteful and you'll probably live forever.
Spiteful? I'm not a Chihuahua. I said cute, though.
I said, no, Pomeranian's different.
No, I don't want to be a Pomeranian.
A Shih Tzu? You'll be a
no.
Shih Tzu. Yeah, or a Yorkie.
I mean...
Give you a Yorkie. I feel like you're a Yorkie. You're like a Beverly Hills Chihuahua. You're like Chloe from Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that who I am?
Yes.
Whatever.
Because you remember you missed the movie. It goes, I'm small, but I'm powerful, and that's your story. And
who was raised in the street, had a good life, never had a good life, but was raised in the streets.
You were raised in the streets. The streets. I was raised in the suburbs.
I'm more like Pablo. Isn't that her friend?
Yeah, but he's like a sad dog with two children. You're like Chloe if she like you're like what's his name? Is his name Poppy? Is that his name?
Is it Poppy?
Poppy and Chloe? Is that his name?
I don't know.
The other one. Watch Beverly Hills Chihuahua streaming now on HBO Max, I think.
I don't know.
And then Dad's like a hunting dog. He's like a pointer griffin or something like that. He
likes that dog.
And then who am I then? I'm not a Chihuahua. I'm not a Chihuahua. Am I?
I don't know what you are. Who's the most snarky dog out there?
Corgi.
You probably are a corgi.
Probably.
Because you're like, ha 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 ha, and then you're like...
The side-eye.
Yeah. That used to give me side-eye all the time. You are a corgi. You were always so weird. I mean, in a good way. I loved you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. That's when we looked through our family, like, we have like a massive camera the size of New York in our room. It's like this like camera, and I was like, oh, I get to see my baby videos, and I'll see how I was, and like, you're like a baby, like, ah. It's like, oh, how cute. Open it. It goes, Ireland. I just stare at you, like I'm planning your murder, like literally 6 months. Like, Ireland, hey Ireland, cute.
Yeah, and then she'd just go back to watching TV.
I was the OG iPad kid, and I turned out great. Look at me.
You only watch Baby Einstein, and Little People,
Monsters Inc.
and Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
I was very like, you ain't watching weird stuff. You're gonna watch good stuff.
Yeah.
Little People.
And I still read by 2, so I read.
And
I was reading and writing by 2.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was smart.
You were smart.
But I was already brain rotted by the television, so that's my weakness.
But Monsters Inc. still to this day is one of my
I think it really set the archetype of what I like in humor.
I think so too.
I just like 2 guys taking on the world. You think I'm Sully?
Yeah.
That's like such a compliment. I don't think I'm like Sully at all. You don't think so? You think so?
You're Sully and
I want to be Sully, but I'm Mike. I'm like a sassy little
Well,
creature.
you're kind of... You're mixed together.
I'm mixed together?
I don't think you're a dog. I think you're just a monster. You're not even the dog category. I found it.
You're a creature. You're a freak.
You're a monster. That's what you are. You're a Sully and a Mike Wazowski. Oh, honey.
I love my mom calling me a monster.
You're but the happy monster.
Yeah.
Scurry feet, scurry feet, scurry feet, scurry feet. Okay, gosh.